get that music, but you know, for some reason. Okay, so I'll start this show in exactly 1 minute and 30 seconds from now, so that at that time at least we'd already more than a quarter of 1,000. And one thank all man way join we right now. Say may God bless all man at this time. So if you just join we, you make sure say share as we did live right now. I'll try to for share them small for some other groups them. So when you take them, you share them too for your own site, and so that all we will follow the show very consistently. Now please, when you join, you share. Make sure say you share, okay? When you join, you share extensively, all right? So now our own rule that we'll get for make sure say we will join the show with the share, so that me all man to the join. We'd already dey close to 500,000 soon enough. So one thank all man way the watch we at this time for say may God bless all man. You know, it hasn't been at the past 4 days. I know I'll be live, but I mean almost a week. If Wednesday, Thursday we wish it would have been 1 week exactly or so. But one thing that I don't do backstage, I don't evaluate and look a lot in a couple of things, and then you know, and I come to one simple conclusion. Say, you know, we as the Amazonian people, we get the responsibility for do the right thing. So anybody join, make it share. So today I will talk a lot about a couple of things, and for try to bring a paradigm, because apparently we got a lot of people where they basically don't base their own activism on propaganda, on lies telling, on sabotage, and all of those things. You know, and for the past 4 days and 5th day today, where me and Noah be live for Facebook, I don't realize say people still get on my name, like always trying to attack me. So I can therefore draw the conclusion, say, okay, the problem will be even because you talk on social media, and just because you get a star way, they must use you for be popular. Because whether you're there on social media or not, like for the past 4 days, 5 days, you need to talk, you know, based on my health, you know, and just a personal decision and doctor's advice. Okay, you get for rest. But yet some people they still be there on top Eric TATAW, even though for the last 5 days, close to a week, you know, I'll be on social media. But some people they still concentrate their activism, even audios, and a few people though, a few baseless people on Eric TATAW. So that makes a lot of sense. But then what to be important now, you know, I don't see the breaking news. I want to congratulate the few picking the way they for Fako mountain lions, where they don't take the initiative for arrest Sako, his brother, and I will explain why they arrest the brother where they cash your building material it go Kumba. So they don't take it now. We'll get the video, and I will be very clean and clear and systematic on the analysis with all man was here. The video they right here, and I will base my decision for play the video or release on Facebook if the fighters they give me the authority, because you know, very crucial thing. Now, mommy and papa, them fellow Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonians, una good morning once more for any sound that join me. I think we'll get a very impressive and a strategic move where we carefully think bigger than small cheap propaganda than what they did for social media, where they did out now for destroy the fortunes for our revolution. Please, I want to talk this especially for the refugees and the prisoners, the IDPs, and especially the good people in the diaspora where they watch me at this time. For talk say, you know, we don't fight this war for 4 years, and waiting me I don't observe. I mean, the last 4 days or so, I know on social media, it don't be now a very defining parameter for my activism and my understanding of the functionality of some of the activism out there. You know, so my understanding, I say, the 99.99% of their discussions be focused on Eric TATAW. So none of them need to tell we how we get for enforce one goes down, make it be 100% effective. None of them need to tell we how we get for hold leaders accountable for stealing a lot of money from the revolution. None of them need to tell we how we get for reactivate protests when I can talk on today very well. And none of them need to fight La Republic as a matter of fact. Their own fight now for ensure say they try for blackmail Eric TATAW, they make sure say they try to make Eric TATAW look bad. Their own fight now for make sure say they try for tell we say now Sako be president. Their own fight now say they try to use things the way T-Bone Agent just talk for try to tilt them towards their own good. Where T-Bone Nash make now a general statement for U.S. Congress when as until it be yearly, it be annually, they always get these discussions. So apparently, my people, them, mommy and papa, then you get to understand systematically what's going on, some sort of a curse. And for me, first thing first, the last 2 Mondays, when at the Monday we just passed, where we put out a lot of warning, and then the other Monday we ghost town will be whole completely, and then the Monday we pass where ghost town still not be effective, ghost town will still be effective. You know, we all will get from be. I mean, wait to be the rule for an activist. The rule for an activist now for bring true reality, and you know, why are they on? You know, yesterday, 2 days ago, yesterday, especially, you know, because yesterday being a Monday. I see a lot of pictures and they circulate, people they jubilate how it goes down the hole for Buea effectively and stuff. That is not true. I mean, boy, I'd always tell people, say Buea not there for space. You'll be happy say military fear, the things that I be talk, they go arrest a lot of picking them, which they release them. That one give an idea of insecurity when I waited or want them. But the question I say, est-ce que c'est ghost town we really hold for Buea yesterday morning? The answer is no. See, I'm telling you one thing, right? The issue about me is that I believe a lot in the fact say we get for always speak the truth. So even if ghost town be whole, especially now you for Facebook, you get for the claim happiness, you get for the glad, you get for the praise yourself. No. If ghost town whole, you know if you praise now me, Eric TATAW, for example. You get for praise now the people then for Buea where they don't voluntarily decide for respect goes down. You get for praise, you know, the people they out there way, the fighters and what they try for enforce the goes down. So this is what is important, and this is what people should know. So not be me and you for diaspora with the enforce goes down. We just did a messengers and for try for give people alert on how the most respect goes down. You see, so I don't think a big match say, oh, goes down be effective for Buea because say Eric TATAW, because it goes down must hold. No. And then apparently ask yourself, say why be say me way and me I get for even the one take credit for ghost and why they still can't say ghost down not be whole? Because it not be whole. Because when you postulate principles or you postulate you know, laws and then they not work effectively, you get for come back on the drawing board for can look and say, but why ghost town not be whole? You know, and if it can't be like any other activity for Facebook or Katok say, oh, ghost town will be effective because I want please you will my follower or you will be Anna member or you will follow Eric TATAW because say, oh, Eric TATAW be say ghost town go whole, you can just write say, okay, shooting be there, but I will shooting not be there, or ghost town be whole 100%. No, ask for a day for Buea. My 17 will be very active. Moliko, parts of Moliko, they be very active now. Very few places them be, you know, they be shut down for a little while and they woke up. Now, the question I say, escape now so ghost town on the whole. Ghost town used to hold on Monday, wait for Monday for 6 a.m. So they even midnight self you see not place any open or 6 p.m. So when we don't get a situation, so we get for sit down for drawing board, go back for our drawing board for analyze. Take for example, right? The other Monday before this Monday we passed, the other Monday we be very, very, you know, very, very effective. People be there all over, they work all over. And then when some person be doing video for the Buea, people they even call for their show. Some people say, oh, as a cause, Sako condemn Sako, say don't chop money. Some people say, oh no, now that video, now Eric TATAW go plan me, they can't do it on Sunday, they can't do it on Monday. Why Eric TATAW get for do that? What is the benefit? And you even know some of the activists, and I know very well, say, when I fit call Buea, find out, and I say, okay, truly, no go stand over there for Buea. Instead for a vacancy away, we fit can rearrange for she don't for make sure say we tell our people the truth for social media. Say, listen, go stand on the whole. Wait to get for do, wait to get for do. Yes, I be get a lot of plan, I be get units there inside Buea, but they not be fit strike because of the situation. So we need to do this job not for impress anybody. We get for shit on. It like say you talk say, oh, protest be there for White House, ambassadors be there. Wait, they not be actually there. So now the same thing that so wait to be the benefit. Where if you come for social media, because when you lie down, remember say the war not there for social media. Your intention na for give the people there on the ground a true belief of which your ambassador get for be a reality. So if you can't lie, Buea man, you can't talk for Facebook, you will be active because all married Buea, you know, he understand the situation. He know whether go stand with it or not. All my be Fako, put it Bamenda, they know what go stand with it for Buea or not. Because you know if things say for America, if you say you get information pass my for Bamenda, so you get for lie say, oh, go stand with for Buea 100%. That is not true. Go stand for Buea 10%. This month the way it pass. Whether or not we accept, that's the reality. And yeah, I think the 10% may be due to the fact that, okay, I become more powerfully for make sure, say, I try to put my voice out there, I dispatch fighters, and Salah Satef for return. If you play audio, they I send money for fighters, they actually move, and not call their units, Salah's be aware, they move go Buea, but because of the situation of military, they're not be act. And thank God, say, they're not act because we'll not be ready for get anybody die for street for Buea. For try for say one enforced ghost town when military don't already do their job by arresting people. The many people the military arrest them, it send the kind of signal where me I be want them. My intention being I say military go do those arrests and it do the arrest. So each stop for the whereabouts say yes, insecurity see there for capital for Ambazonia. So mommy and papa them fellow Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonians, it be very, very important. I will come for the arrest with the undo them for way mountain lions undo them and they will praise them. So it be very, very important. Listen, this is my life. My name is Eric TATAW. I prefer for be dishonored for say something I plan and not work than say might get a 5-minute honor on Facebook while the people they on the ground they know the reality. The reality na say Buea not be space. You get the point. Buea not be space. Buea na place where na real place, na reality. Buea people they live, they alive. So you know if you come for Facebook, you bring some old picture or you go take some one picture, some one part for early morning time or 6 a.m. and then you can put on Facebook, say, oh, ghost town will be effective for Buea. No. Now the truth now say last 2 Mondays, the Monday which was yesterday, the 3rd, there was no ghost town in Buea as per se. It will be very, very ineffective compared to the other time they get ghost town. And then you go out there the other Monday before the last Monday for July, before the Monday, the 3rd of August, the ghost town will be. When I see the video, clearly was from Buea on a Monday, where that lady do or they call Eric TATAW a name and they try for ask her which quarter this and then suppose they try for change it. I say, oh no, that video has been on Sunday. No, nobody is going to do that. No person will go take video for Sunday for can show and say on Monday. No pay, no day for that. No reason, no day why we feel fight the revolution because the revolution, Eric TATAW idea, not before, first of all, for please anybody on Facebook. Now, my most important objective, now for give the people on the ground the reality, because if the people, they not get a belief on a common thing where they affect them, like ghost town, they can't lie about ghost town, they not believe nothing. You not expect man from Buea for believe you say your taste you give independence. They lie about ghost town for your own town. You see? So you know if you come out there, you get to tell the people the truth. Why I get for can't lie for Facebook say ghost town be there for Buea yesterday? 100% when there was really no ghost town. Ghost town was in Buea 10%. Buea people they leave. People will be for my 17. So how ghost town go to the Buea, then the major play on my 17, then the place they pack the load, people they go Douala and so on and so forth. So these are very crucial things. And what people then deserve, forget this truth from activists. Activists again for understand. Say your first primary responsibility not for defend the people, not for defend a leader. And these people they span from prisoners to IDPs. I mean, basically all would they would diaspora, would they like just like how can I put it? Would just be a group of lousy people. The people the way they matter, now the IDPs, the refugees, the prisoners, and the fighters. So we almost understand. You see, my perspective for the world, because I don't get no interest. I tell a lot of people every time. My perspective for the world be now ground zero for us to get the right ideology sent down to the people. If Buea people won't continue for resist ghost town, we'll get for make sure so we'll not lie about the ghost town for their own town. Because when I give you a lot of work, when you can't lie for Buea man, say ghost town be 100%, then the Buea man they look you on social media and say, but what are you saying? Because you that activity don't come post say, oh, there was ghost town in Buea, there was this in Buea. What are you saying? You see? So it be important for we to know say ghost town our whole for Buea the last 2 Mondays. And then now the question and I say how we would do for affect ghost town for Buea. I think this is how we're supposed to work. So we get a crisis. Although Sako don't come one of the audio there to say, oh, we're not see there for era for ghost town because they don't get the means for make sure say they make ghost town whole. They don't get the means, but we get the means to make ghost town whole. And the first means is sensitization. What people they get for understand how important this ghost town day for the revolution. I'll play some audio where Sako talk say ghost town not be important again. You know, I mean, it be too bad for person for try to come. I mean, just tell me why some person can't deny say ghost town not be important. It's okay. Ghost town not be important. Cougar for must resume. That's what Sako said. I'll play that audio right now. With some people that listen to it very quickly. I mean, the play way it be important. Then I can go. 1 minute. I'll play that audio. Please, when you join, you share extensively. We're already more than we how many, which is a great number. So when you join, you share extensively. I'm going to take this gradually because I got a few audios that I want to play. Okay, I'm going to listen to this audio very quickly. Play will talk about ghost town. I'll just put it off. Okay.
Mr. Vice President, members of government here present, dear partners and friends of the interim government, fellow Amazonians, my dear people and special invitees to this special operations war draft. This is a continuation of our national project. This time it has to do with our special operation Diaspora Squad to support the planning and execution of covert missions with the utmost speed, accuracy, and confidentiality it deserves. The process of special operations going through the counties and supervisory bodies is slow and porous in terms of confidentiality and the element of surprise. Slow because it involves a lot of consultation and
okay, so Sako talk for the first thing I say, if the inform card he counts and say the draft money will go come in and them go manage them for the federal level. So he now in charge of draft. So all that to say in account is the draft now a waste of time. So if you're looking away for some people that contribute, they say okay, draft account is a bit porous and not for executor a bit slow. So now you know how to do them. So now the first thing I say draft money now don't come back for the position where my trip to Buea be there. I'll play that one very different thing quickly. Wait, hold on.
Approval by different tiers of authority. It is time consuming too, as some counties are slow to comply with the prescribed minimum requirements laid down by the IOC, Intergovernmental Oversight Committee, for the use of draft funds. We will not compromise these transparency protocols in managing the award funds with the counties because of some leaders who could be deliberately slowing down progress for their own expediency. The special operations under my direct oversight is the equalizer and stabilizer of our war plan, an extension of our Operation Laverstone to continue to carry out special projects that should help all 13 counties, oblige our colonial powers in Amazonia and their international coadjutors to to opt for a peaceful resolution of the conflict as soon as possible for a comprehensive negotiated settlement. Our intention here is to empower our war machine in certain strategic areas or domains for a competitive advantage over the occupiers in this conflict. Also, to fill some security gaps in our war machine as we work to require full compliance from all counties and local government executives. There are pressure points we must focus on as a warring party if we want a quick walk to the table of negotiation by the other side. Understand this. The one who calls himself the state party in a conflict like ours never comes to the negotiation table voluntarily to negotiate on anything he calls a secession of his country. They may only do so involuntarily through maximum internal or external pressure. We understand that external pressure is dependent on many factors beyond our control. That's why our battlefield response is the most potent internal pressure to bear on the enemy. Let me assure you all that we are very near to victory than when we started. International pressure on our enemy has skyrocketed. We must also increase internal pressure to the maximum we can before next month's United Nations General Assembly meeting. This struggle has gone beyond mere ghost towns, lockdowns, school boycotts, lawyer strikes, demonstrations, and defensive military.
All right. So now here Sako talk say it don't go beyond ghost town. So it actually talks say me ghost town not be again. As now here for the and then something the way I have always said it, mommy and papa them. I have been saying it for the longest time that a country like Cameroon, you cannot be begging Cameroon that come let's go and negotiate. This is the same thing Sako is saying now. But they have been begging Swiss all along to say, oh Cameroon, come and let's go and negotiate. Now he talk the same thing, say for you for negotiate, bring a party like Cameroon on the table, you get for giving a maximum firepower. That's what I've been saying. Say we'll not get the leverage, but now we agree. But if they agree, then it give Cameroon the highest advantage where Cameroon want, and Cameroon want me waiting to happen. Cameroon want me ghost town not ever hold. Okay, just imagine to a Sako the talk. Sako talk say ghost town not be necessary again. So don't go past ghost town. Now they told you that some of them I don't sure maybe we need to listen. My turn on one thing right. For every revolution, one key thing the way start the revolution way now way the enemy the fear am the maximum. Which be the key thing that goes down. The only thing what they against now put the vocal get locked down for 10 days, 20 days, and so on and so forth, where they hurt our people. But goes down on Monday. Now the highest nightmare where Cameroon government get. Now why they see for Kumba now, government delegate, rather mayors and the SDO would do that they follow up for lock shops and for people the way they respect goes down. Ask and wait to be happen from the people they be the lock shop for people that they respect goes down from them. But team way would fight them where Cameroon government spend billions of CFA for fight against. Now in that way, Sako don't can talk say ghost town not be necessary again because she don't say and say plenty people they call last week for Buea when he own play way come out. He do how he own play come out they call realize say all the lies that they be lies say oh that video where Eric TATAW put out na fake. Not even a Buea, even on Sunday. They don't all man they realize say for true. The last 2 months them go stand about hole for Buea, and a big disgrace for them because they claim that they don't drop hundreds and thousands of francs CFA or millions of francs CFA, and then why go stand in the hole? So now they don't come make an official say they don't need go stand again. They need for getting a firepower, and then them get for managing money, the transparency, and all of those talks. But here confession from Wonja here. 2 videos are planned from Wonja. So you see, so at the end of the day, which way Cameroon government fight tooth and nail for abolish them. Now Sako they can do audio for sensitize people and say ghost town not be necessary. Mommy and papa them will do everything for reinstate ghost town. all the thing way agents for the Republic, they can't talk say we will not get ghost town again, not be part of our revolution. All man when Ambazonia it get for respect ghost town. Now you na Sako that not be me I talk am. I only take na part for that audio I play am. It's a ghost town, not be again. You know, we beyond ghost town, not need ghost town again. Now English, maybe some people them. When I hear some person say, you hear some say some man talk, we might just go backward very shortly. I play am, but me all man here, make all man here very well to way it talk, not be me I talk am. So more just listen.
Internal pressure to the maximum we can. Before next month's United Nations General Assembly meeting, this struggle has gone beyond mere ghost towns, lockdowns, school boycotts.
Okay, see, I see, you see, I see, it define ghost town as mere. Some person just say Eric the lie. I just read down some comment for that. Now I decide to go play them back. I be even omit the word mere. You know the meaning of mere? When they say something is mere, you say a mere teacher. Means until you not get any importance. Now the meaning of mere that a whole ghost town. So he described ghost town as mere. When would he look? Listen, my turn on one thing, right? God not be stupid, right? God not be one eye stupid. So all we as a people we must understand every day. Just one quick minute. I'll get some fake profiles and I'll have to take them out. Very good. All right. So we'll get for concentrate for how for reinforce ghost town, not before get Sako for cat tell us okay, no one no more ghost town. Ghost town been a mere ghost town and stuff like that. So look at how bad it is, mommy and papa. They want to listen them. They find where all una. Some people say that is a misinterpretation. What is a misinterpretation? Some people say struggle don't go beyond mere ghost town. No, not many misinterpret nothing. It's very clear there. And the ghost town don't fail for whole the last 2 Mondays. Now, I will bring Mola Wonja, the man or man we don't know, Mark Barata we don't can talk, a man way get no credibility and I feel very serious talking about it. So now while even they do the confess against Sako, them had a thief my trip to Buea. I still not care about them, but I want to play for a put over here because the one they come now from Sako, the Sako camp, where some person is just okay. They cheap money and so on and so forth. Now, before I get to that, we don't see the confession from Sako to say mere ghost town. It define ghost. It refer to ghost town as mere. Now, my people, them we all will get for now go back to the drawing board. We'll ask ourselves that what's happening. For the time we will contribute $1 million to this Sako, protests for America don't dropped by 90%. Diplomacy where Sako don't achieve in terms of international diplomacy, it on zero. Communication for media outlet and for talk about our revolution, Sako don't achieve zero. And then you get guns where the only use them for buy for my trip to Buea. Sako don't buy 0 gun. We'll not get no gun under my trip to Buea. So we'll come get blackmail and division don't increase by 110% under Sako. And then you get backbiting, it don't go up by 200%. You get now here phone the big talk say the last time we get Chris Anno, the only thing Chris Anno be do now say Chris Anno be do only blackmail and backbiting, which is very terrible. Now so I don't care about the negative pattern for Sako because Sako, I mean, it will always remain negative for person way in the America any work, but they want me to contribute money give for struggle. You know, like a lot of people don't talk, and many people don't know for history of the world. If you not be any leader, if you won't be any leader, you get for first get the financial power, the financial strength for be able to support yourself financially, support your family. Because if you not get finances or support yourself, your picking and your wife, how you will do support a revolution? You obviously only steal from the revolution. So now we will the America will not say American at the highest place. I will play another audio and I will hear some two ways from Sako person talk about how it refer to which way Tibo Nash talk it refer and to draft. I will play a mona here. Now protests don't go down by 90%. So the question I say, you, my brother and friend Salas Atef away the New York, you Mr. Alem where the Delaware, Sister Mirabel, all when I wanna watch me for America where when I be frontline people then for this struggle. Wait till we get for do it means we get for she don't whole meeting for see how we get for rejuvenate the spirit of protest, especially after the COVID-19. For bring back protest up by at least 50% or 60%. We get for bring her up for make sure say every day or every once a month we'll get a strategic place for America where to go protest, a strategic embassy. We'll get for bring that up. So we'll get for give a rebirth to all of this thing. Diplomacy, we would not know a lot of places and for go for Congress. We'll get for try to see how we'll get for bring back this spirit for go meet up Congress for them or their aides them or their collaborators or talk to them about the Amazonian problem. You know, we'll get for look at all of these things. Communication, we'll get for we thank God say through President Sako, many international organs that don't report about the crisis. We don't get free communication outlets and talk about us, Al Jazeera, and all of those people. Them very great. Then for guns, them I think the National Army they do everything possible. Though we get very slow rate of donations, which is normal because now I start we get for make sure say we put guns in because Sako when I will see draft.com, the first thing that they do for draft. And I said, don't go bring us some fake picture where it will happen for Nigeria. That will be they be circulate and say, we will go dictate and say, it come on first now. Some person before post them for South Africa, but the original picture will come on some website for Nigeria. So we'll get for try to do all of these things. We'll forget about we'll always get blackmails and all of those things. Take for example, now we'll discuss a strategy for bring back the relation up to a standard, right? But you see, and then all people that support Sako, like all the activism, they always think only about conspiracy. Take for example, I will play the audio Mona listen one thing where some Sako is surrogate. It do Mona listen them very carefully. You know, because we have to look at the major way we would fight the revolution. You know, say they're very different, apparently very different.
Fellow citizens of Amazonia.
So it be
Ladies and gentlemen, this is coming from Prince Ayamba, the spokesman of Manu County.
hold on. I'll try to get this audio back. I want more listening.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is coming from Prince Ayamba, the spokesman of Manu County. El Tato Epong is struggling to bribe people so that can come and join his fake national army. Please take note. Nobody should accept it because it's a bad move. The army is working for the Republic, working for the Konongi government to take us back to be slaves with the Republic of Cameroon. El Tato is out in various forums trying to convince people that he will give them money, that they should come and join. He will give them position, that they should come and join his army. Please take note, take note. Me for one, he has written me, sent me a written note that I should come and join. They will make me a great general.
Okay. Well, first thing first, I don't even know that guy. What's fascinating, mommy and papa them, now the way they talk their lies and people that they watch, people they follow up, not say this thing a lie. That was very great. He said I don't call it. So any man for every tell me any man don't call it, they can join National Army. No, National Army get a WhatsApp group where they come on here where they talk say, if you want to join the National Army, the phone number now +1 9174 801068 +1 9174 801068. It claims say I don't write it. Why not just put the screenshot out? My number na 91. If I write you my number already there, everybody if you see if you even do a video of my chat me and you click my number, show and say, oh now Eric that number this now they did do it write me. You know, when I do all those audios when I bring all those lies I mean how na the feel when you do lie with obviously catch you. So the people that be so afraid of the National Army, they be so afraid of Eric Tato. Now while we even for the past 4 days or 5 days when they talk, they still be very scared because when I even they quiet, they be scared the most. They don't know what they happen. They be so disturbed. Say, oh, they want Eric Tato should don't quiet. So what if the next year they plan them? They be so worried. But we'll get a group, the Amazonian National Army. we will get, they call and say the Anna WhatsApp group. We'll get a total of how many people in the world. We'll start shifting them because I will make all man we don't contribute. We will put the donation there. We will put the one name there. I'll go for the group, see how many exactly how many people in the day. Now the one of the best groups, best WhatsApp group. Okay, now Anna this. We 194 now as I speak for the WhatsApp group. So we need to write some person say you can join Anna. We give a number and then a voluntary thing. I know go contact me. I don't forget that time. You see, I don't get that time for go talk say you see when you say be spokesperson of Manu, which of the Manus? Because we don't know you. We don't even know your name. And so you make an audio. I don't know why you do those audio for please who? Obviously for please Sako surrogate. Because nobody knows you. And then you say, okay, you will spokesman for Manuel. Every time I don't contact you. I contact you when? And I want to tell you one thing, my young man will make that audio. If I don't contact you, I must sleep for my bed and not wake up. If you did live my name, I don't know Saturday, you are not gang 0, gang 1. If not gang 1 ready, if not gang 0 ready, me military shoot you, kill you. Yes, me you die before the end of this week. Or me be frustrated for play with it. Anything you do, I will not succeed. Because there are things that you don't do. You don't lie like that. You need to profit nothing. Because when you can talk some lie way, the way they operate, they always give no room for person to get conspiracy succeed about them. Because no say, unamo lie. Now, National Army, this right, they give number, say, if you want to join National Army, the number na +1 9174801068. And I talk for you, say, just take that number, right? Say, please add me. We don't add from 1 or 2 people. They can't do rubbish of the group. Then say they exit because they don't get no information. The National Army people, they know. Plenty people, they need contribute yet. But we'll all start do the contribution. If they not contribute, we will beg them, say, not because, I know say most of them are my supporters inside the group. Some they are enemies. Yeah, we get 194 participants. Everybody, they bring good suggestions so far for the group. And then some bullock just come up from nowhere. They can't talk, say, oh, editor don't contact you. Contact you. I get your number from Musa. How do you get your number? And you say, I won't buy fighters. So you get for even be ashamed, say, you get a fright and you say some person will buy your fighters. So, I mean, if I get the means, I could buy anything where it concerns Sako, but I say anything where it concerns pigs, will not need them. You see, so the way we don't calibrate the revolution, we don't give all the pigs no space for lies telling. Each time we lie, it only end down, I might just take out this faker. Very good. Good. So all we will don't see how we go progressively, the struggle to move ahead, and everybody is being happy. Each time we'll come live, we get a lot of una they come for the show. And today we'll talk just issues in way they could change the face of the revolution. So now see some person they come out there for can lie. Okay, now I will go now for I don't play that one. Before I can play more that one there is this thing. I go now for the breaking news. I want to congratulate the group for few of the mountain lions where they don't arrest Sako brother. We're gonna be very shocked which way we'll get the video they right here. Where I will ask the fighters if I play them owner and said they won't put her out. We'll be very happy, say all man it already get an idea on how okay. Alright, so please I see some person don't try to send me a text message here. Okay, please move share extensively. So now so person that ask questions, say, what about put about Grand Zero for contribute for Anna? We will try to create that situation, but make sure say because some man for Grand Zero, if they win a spy, so they try to vet all the Grand Zero number then. the only way we accept, most likely accept anybody for Grand Zero for contribute, if we get for contribute for the fighters, I say me I get for see the person face or video call, know the person be, so that if anything happen for any fighter, I will know how to follow the person. But for now, we'll not get that kind of risks. Or we'll take Grand Zero, because we'll take Grand Zero person, except you'll be ready for sacrifice, okay. So the contact if you be in Nigeria, or if you be in somewhere else, if you care for send them money there, so that me come for play where you not track the person. So work on that. Now, the breaking news now say Fako mountain lions where they don't stand, you see, say they already get confusion inside the way the mountain lions already there against Gabonese. Gabonese na Sako a henchman. Sako a henchman na John again one. They make all the audios and they talk where yeah, good day, good day, good day. Now the man that they make those audios and where they always talk positively about Sako. So the rest of the fighters they don't run, and then today morning they don't cash the arrest. Now even one of the reasons in that way I really come live, and also for evaluate goes Tango Buea, especially the way I don't talk. So they don't cash Sako brother. Yes, so the mountain lions don't cash Sako brother. They cash Sako brother where they transport material, building material for go, because Sako apparently Sako build some house for Kumba. So for now on, I don't know. So now they cash, they don't cash it, they seize this thing. We'll get the video here, they don't do the video. So I mean, you now see everything. The way I don't tell them, say me they do the video, they may they use Android phone where get date. Where they show and say, like for example, you see my time for you see Tuesday, because Android need lie. Now and that's why you see it show time and date, all of those things. So it will be, I say some time the way you know if you put video out there, because you won't get at Sako, they won't go hurt the whole group, because one other thing I say they picking them, they don't put their faces too for the video. Sako brother don't Kashi will building material, then Kashi with his 17 million for his skin, where they go Kumba 17 million. If there was some other two projects they run, so they successfully catch that person, he go Kumba with his building material for one dinner, he go Kumba with the motor. I think he come out Douala, they can they go Kumba for go build for Sako a house. So Sako the build so a nice structure for Kumba. The video they will not say when the video will come out, Sako put the to say, oh no, na conspiracy, that one a lie, na la Republic don't plan that one. When I go see all them, they know the mountain lion fighters now them they catch Sako the brother. Luckily, now so people there they be first they support Sako. All we will be there together, mountain lion. The few that they remain don't see and say, okay, so me say they work for here for Grand Zero, Sako the build a house with the UC brother 17 million francs. Where they cash Sako brother with one full dinner motor for cement and rot where they don't buy them. He go to for Kumba for go be. Now they might say confess all the Sako brother. He confess all. We get even picture for the house where they play the bill of Kumba. So wait till the fighters all do the first thing I say, don't take that money from that Sako brother 17 million. You see have a video, they even count the money for the video. You see one back money where Sako brother carry and say they won't go pay workers for chantier and stuff like that. And then they seize all the things, so they go auction the thing them, use them for buy gun them, for that picking them for that road, for Kumba road, mountain lion, the Buea Kumba. So they picking them the suffer, then Sako, it go now for go build house for Kumba. So fortunately, they cash it and then it confess. How they do know say na Sako brother, because person they know say Sako come on a Ikata person there for that go way sit down man say yeah. Say Usai now you there with the motor say na so they always say Usai come on cement, because the boy almost kill if he's in a black leg where they transport cement from Douala and stuff. And I can't confess now they show all thing. Three of the boys then they go right for the chantier, all man don't run for the chantier. So now the situation that way Ambazonian put the guy for no say una the suffer, una the contribute money Sako. I know they put the okay to say oh na lie down na conspiracy and so on and so forth. No money they gain for kind lie, some kind lie. The only thing I say, the only point they get the burden of proof. Now Sako put they camping all kind of thing for confuse my medium, but I don't really talk my own. I not go insist. Anytime with the boys will agree me, they move the video. Now so even video for Buea, where they move video, say oh go stand no the Buea. They say oh now Eric talk say me they go talk say go stand no they. Me are the Buea no. I just even me I be talk all things say. Ghost town must hold. The Monday way pass when I yesterday. Ghost town no hold. In case I don't can talk say ghost town hold because I won't convince some man with it for Facebook say, you know, the talk true. No, ghost town no hold, no hold. What I be get for make sure say me ghost town hold where you contribute $50, the money be disbursed to the people. Now yesterday we sellers at there for night he sent I think $800 from PayPal again. And me I be very from you see for me when it comes to Eric TATAW and issues of speaking the truth, all we will get from make sure we will continually speak the truth. Why Sako? Now the question is why Sako would give his brother 17 million for go pay workers and we fighters they did they begin to die for God. Me say they for the suffer, Sako the bill rehearsal for Kumba. We'll get other story for another house or creepy one. No one will not investigate that one, will not ascertain. But the one for Kumba, lucky enough for we and bad luck for you. Now so Fako mountain lion begin the cash the cash. Yes, the cash you will see all I don't exchange messages and all them you see fighters and they be very sad about the situation. So all man get to understand man just pull her out. Keep them so that when the time will reach, I want do and please not talk say, oh Eric that and so on and so forth and so on and so forth. So mommy and papa them now the situation that I know one overemphasize. Not be say at the thing not surprise me because now Sako it work. Now Sako now go put people out there for come now make sure say the whole today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, they try for deny that the way they don't catch those people them or brother with the building material where they go for go build house for Kumba. You go supply that building material chantier for Kumba. 17 million. Now in that. Even now as we see, my turn on one thing. A lot of things they happen for the revolution one, I don't know. You see, I know. A lot of things they happen, I don't know. The other one day for the mommy they you don't ever sit down for once. Whenever she done for once, when I ask yourself the question, say who size Sako family dey? And a person way he get for be the most wanted according to his story reason. When I ever ask yourself, so who size family dey? No, they are okay, they are fine. They live their good life. Their brother they send them enough money from my trip to Buea, enough money from draft. So now that is the situation. So once look sees the opportunity for congratulate the fighters and where they take this initiative for intercept this man, do investigation, go see the house of Kumba where Sako the Bilan. So when you inform Sako, say, you know, if he pass on any of those properties anymore, the fighters already take the building material, they go auction them for any price. Any price they give now 1 million and 100,000, I just take the money, and not destroy them. When I find people there for Moyoka Day or for Kumba Road or for Munya, anywhere, when I sell them, or I go find some pie, the unborn house or something, when I dash the material. Sako no go get anything for do that. So all of you now, all of now don't get the truth the way these people they operate. I want bring now. You see, when I be talks on one thing, we don't know. When you see the way people them, as some person they already write and they say yes, I was part of the team now in this way. Okay. Now I will bring now some other audio, make una listen to it, and then I will play some other one. Una hear?
Yeah, and
All right, just give me a minute. So why this audio the load, I will play this other video from Mola. And I'm not say last time there, I want some other thing that I almost forget. Where now some person send for me from Chris Annu's show. I just play one here.
the Americans, you mentioned Ayaba, and of course there are others, all these, call them now coalition of surrender. They are now, the Americans have now said, listen, no reconstruction, everything has to go back to this, has to go back to Swiss, and you still have this coalition in their town hall meetings, they are berating.
So, mommy and papa then, Now, Chris Anu that he talk say America talk say no reconstruction. That's very true. Now, so America talk. They continue to say America talk say everything has to go back to Swiss. Now, for which play America talk that one, mommy? So you see how this Sako report they operate. You see how Sako report they operate. If they will Buea, now the same Buea that way, Chris Anu will be confirmed say take money because Mark Barata will call Buea name for the group of where they take money. And then Chris Anu can say no, not only the Chris Anu and Sako they not take money, and maybe if this commenter he green say Buea take money because Buea take money. Now he don't go about the very Buea now for tell people the truth. He talk say America talk say make all man go for Switzerland. Which day America? No, not be me I talk about and father. One month of the year when I for Grand Zero, na be hear that audio way when I be hear the audio way T-Bone Nash be talk. T-Bone Nash talk say he no to reconstruction, and I be the first activist who can analyze the importance of that talk with T-Bone Nash talk. And for talk say, you know, Chris Anu them belong to the Coalition for Decentralization and Reconstruction. Coalition for which he will now write that one down. Coalition for Decentralization or Coalition for Reconstruction and Decentralization of Cameroon. Now for the Chris Anu they belong. Now why they don't take bribe, but they don't take bribe. They just support reconstruction because Switzerland they support reconstruction. Now Chris Anu they condemn America, say America na federalist state, they want a federation. Now they so them be the call T-Bone Nash, they call Karim Bassi office. Say, oh, Caribas won't go give them for federation. Caribas na decentralization. Today, they won't go still use na the very committee. Because Caribas na they for foreign affairs. Because you remember saying that Kodak be go for Cameroon. Where Caribas they lead the DC now. So Caribas is committee, then that way they question T-Bone Nash. T-Bone Nash talk that fine talk with sweet people. They say Cameroon government not fit succeed for reconstruction. If they not listen. If they not listen to it, Ambazonian Poor, the one they ever know see the corner Ambazonian Poor that desire. T-Bone Nash not talk about self-rule for this, but intrinsically, now wait that of the say he refer to, but you know if you go take diploma talk, you try for the twist them for fit your own perspective. So, man make all man know very well, mommy and papa then. Yet way Chris Anu talk. All man will watch me, he must not listen that audio for T-Bone Nash, the way T-Bone Nash talk. Listen.
The Swiss initiative, they are shouting some inexistent initiative. Now, the Americans, you mentioned Ayaba, and of course there are others, all these, call them now Coalition of Surrender. They are now, the Americans have now said, listen, no reconstruction. Everything has to go back to this. Has to go back to Swiss, and you still have this coalition in their town hall meetings. They are berating the Swiss initiative. They are shouting some.
So it's a America talk say me all man go for Swiss. Just imagine. You see how Chris Anu the lie? Say America say me all man go Switzerland. When did America say that? The Switzerland way he get for negotiate, we want me Cameroon and Ambazonia negotiate. But it is supporting a decentralization and reconstruction. Now we Sako and Anu the day they will Buea. Now America way now we will stand for. Now I don't can make statements say no reconstruction. Now Chris Anu don't cry for a hit. Then they can add life for T-Bone national talk. Say America talk say no, we get to go to America and stuff. We have to go for Switzerland. When did they say that? The answer is no. So, as I always show some of them before I be join this show where they don't catch Sako brother with him money, 17 million CFA, plus building material for one dinner, cement and rot, where they go build for Sako house for Kumba. We'll be very happy saying now so Fako mountain line on the cash. I'm not saying now they'll go find Gabonais can't debunk that thing, talk say that truck. They not be deny say truck no video because picture there for the truck. Now the old one deny say no. Na arrangement. When I see the video, now see the person as a fever Sako show. Oh no, see. I don't even talk to me. They move the ID card, televise the ID card. When I go see everything receipt the way they send money. When I go see how papas John get one, the name did the odd thing. We don't tell me they take every phone. Me they get phone conversation where they talk here and Sako they give directive for side for take money. They send money for Gabonese. Gabon the cut to one Ghana for Sako, brother for go be Sako a house for Kumba. So people did die. Sako did do the same thing way they guy did do. You see So our people don't already know the truth. And they talk now from space. Now in that one big dinner, material somewhere Sako, people did die, you use money for struggle for be a house for Kumba. Because since what you did for your lifetime, nobody ever believe say if you be house, you never ever believe say if you come out for the ghetto play with the stay you go because you don't know how to work hard. So now in that all man they chalk the all man go see him. Some people they already write me, some people they say some few pictures already leaked for social media. So now I know I say as I talk now, Sako already call now a meeting now for get his organ on air for know the lie or can't lie. So all we would already see exactly it, the situation. Now I want to go for Mola Wonja. Meet Ambazonia they listen, the confession from Mola. I don't already know say Chris na normal like man. Or when I go see now wait you have the talk. When I be talk say, oh, they chop my yes. Okay. Listen to this.
We don't see all time how Eric TATAW in the hit Sako. Well, this one no be terms of taking sides or tribalism. I don't come as an activist where he start this struggle from the beginning, from start to and he will finish up. There's nobody where will move me out of this struggle. Whether I be a member in the Restoration Council or not, I will continue this struggle till I see the end. Because no man will be employing me for start to activism. Now we feel we start this activism. I started activism since when that was when on the 14th of August 2016, even before the revolution. If you remember for a second accident for train, I will make a video about Cameroon, when did it happen, how the government passed, I will make a video. Then I can't talk again, say, I will don't drink, say blood in the flow for up Buea mountain. That was on the 24th of August. Go for my page, I will write and that morning while I woke up. Blood the flow for Mount Fako, a lot of blood the flow like waterfall. I will make a video. Come September 2016, when this thing starts, I make a video again with it. Deny they no one talk with Balade. They catch Bala and make a video. Some people just join this struggle. Now. So I need the fear. They don't accuse me, my famous, they don't give me millions and that. Me and Mola and listen again, then I lie. All that thing can prove in a lie. The one who can accuse, it proves in a lie. Not be thing that why they talk. For this struggle, some people they don't take money for this struggle where they chop them. When the money for help people where they did ground zero. May they fight, they persecute this war. May we leave all this thing where when they talk about it's just that Eric TATAW the over exaggerate them. That's the only thing that. But at the end, when I go see and say for the reality, I'm a member of the Restoration Council, not even a member, I'm the vice chairman. I'm not even afraid to talk out my truth. I will stand, except I know will stand for people where they don't know. But inside the Restoration Council, where we did, I will stand for all members there for Restoration Council. Say there is no day we don't sign any amount of money may go out of the government with the day weakness. No day we ever sign any money for my trip to Buea. We never see any bill where they don't bring a more sign about finance. We wash we hand for day. I want to bring some talk. I will start first with Dr. Sako. Dr. Sako na pastor, a reverend, a preacher. Now he get to come tell with the truth about anything we get to happen about that my trip to Buea. When I see I say people need contribute again. You are not true. More than make like say one take sides. People need contribute.
and how people get to contribute. Therefore, come out with the truth and tell the people, more forget the audit report don't take place. Yes. But these people, when they take this money, may they come out and talk, what did they do with this money? And then they take side. If they want to move me for restoration council because I don't talk the truth, I will pack my back, I come on. There's no salary there. We work for the Amazonian people. That is the truth. I will cut. For my trip to Buea, yes, they can't tell me the amount where they collect them. I will repeat them for the whole world. They will contribute this money that will persecute the war against our people. What did the money can do? The money come out, Sako be asked 2 million. They can give $800,000. It's not a penny. 800,000 is not a penny. 800,000 would have taken us to a very high level of, till now people would have been contributing highly. Because some people wanted to see what will happen with that money first. What happened? Dr. Sako has the authority. He has the power. He has to take all the blames of what happened. That's why you see this struggle delay till now. Because you have to hold these people accountable of their acts. Bishop John Agewa, I don't know him. He's a member in the government. I don't know him. But let me tell you people something. All of you have to come for question apart from the audit report. You have to explain how did you use, because they signed out about close to over $200,000. $200,000 can do a very big job to our people on ground zero. I'm not hiding anything. $200,000 is not a penny. Let's say 200,000. Just say 200,000. It can give us a lot of sugar canes and peanuts and granules. What happened? I've not got a single report for one person. I'm talking to people on ground zero. I'm talking when I talk to people know that this money came from my trip where this is what we did with it. That's why we're having problem. That's why we're having problem. They have to call all these people apart from the ones that we see it is transparent. I don't want to take side, but each of them as a restoration council member, this is out of my mind. This is not from the restoration council, but we stand with the restoration council and they will bear me witness that we have never signed a bill of any money to go out, which is that was supposed to be our duty, and we failed because we cannot allow money to be signed for the use of the nation without the signatory of the restoration council or the acceptance or the confirmation of the restoration council members. So why are we there? That's why this problem is. Single-handedly, Dr. Sako approved this money. Tabeyan disbursed it to Bishop John Agewa. What did you do with the money? We have not got any. Those audit report, yes. They have made the audit report. What did you do with the money? That's the problem. You come and explain to the Saudi Cameroonians. For that, Eric is correct. I'll not stand and sit and take this nonsense going on. Secondly, Dr. Sako is not, for everybody know me, they know that I'm standing for the IG because of him. That is not true. I'm standing for the IG because of Amazonia. Secondly, as a member of the Restoration Council, it's the place of the president before he signed any bill to go out like finance to anybody. That bill must be sent to the Restoration Council if the Restoration Council have power as a legitimate body in this structure of the government. We have to sit down, we see what they want to do with that money. Before that money will be approved, then it will be disbursed, sent back to the presidency. That is how it works.
people, I saw a contract. You people signed $100,000. Your signature was there, Dr. Sako, His Excellency Dr. Sako. My humble chairman, Davis Kometa, your signature was there. Mr. John Egewa, your signature was there. If it was something like a secret, the restoration have all right to know. We have to keep it confidential. But if you go behind and do it and it backfire, it come back to you people. That's why you see people are angry. And you people cannot go and sign a deal. What was the terms of contract? Was it a non-refundable deal or a refundable if it did not work? That is the question you people have to ask yourself. We cannot sit down and people are spoiling this revolution and then we are there sitting and say yes. I mean what I'm saying. I'm not somebody that takes side. People don't, those who know me know what I'm saying and I'm talking the truth. I don't care if people want to take it anyhow. You people have to come and explain. $100,000 is a lot of money that can do something.
All right, so Mami and Padre, that video quite long. Now Mola Wonja that if they talk on how Sako, Kometa, and John Egewa, especially Sako and John Egewa, how they thief my trip to Buea. I want to listen this other one again. When I know listen this one, it is for my war, but I will still play for the sake of this video.
Yeah, and my people them for interim government. Now Mola Wonja they talk now so. I don't get some audio where they go.
Okay, just quickly. Okay, so I mean, for some reason that you want to play, but I will try to make sure me play. My goodness, see. Okay. So if you not play, I will obviously.
Yeah, and my people them for interim government. Now Mola Wonja they talk now so. I don't get some audio where they go on about money where they give them for Gabonese for Fako. I think
okay, so I will just most likely, I don't know why, for some reason. Okay, so if we not play the one now, we'll play on next show. So I don't want to take a lot of our time, me and Papa then, because today I just come now for, bring a spirit of reflection in we, you see, make what people they reflect. Right now, the truth now say, in the next, today now July, we're now for August now, July just end, we're for August, today now Tuesday, August 4th, right? Okay. Between now, this is August, September, October, November, December. Till December, so the 1st of January, we will be in a new year, 2021. No man will be able to convince some person to take another person follower. Between the period. So, no person need fight for take some person follower. For say, okay, you support Sako, not support Sako again. No. People will stop naturally for August for 2021, 1st of January. Because all the things that so they come out, and one year na Mola Wonja that they can confess. He did now vice president for Sako Restoration Council. He don't can confess, say, oh, they will thief money, but they don't always deny. So they put, because the crux of the matter for the revolution, what is first and now, an issue for finance. So if we get money, we'll not forget all this stuff. Now I tell you, Sako will get a golden opportunity for get 1 million support, 1,000,000% support from all Ambazonians if it be used that 811,000 we're now over 600 million CFA. If we use that money for just buy only 50 guns, 50 AKs, he as a president at the time, if we get take the initiative for make sure say it buy, just imagine we get 50 boys or 50 AKs where they just did now. It will be not the most equipped group, but with over 600 million, 90% of the monies go now for Sako. He has rented now. The bill he has for Kumba, they don't invest the others and for other businesses in here for America. So what people they get for no one thing, January 1st go just interplay. Everybody go see because from now till this period they go continue for the bring counter argument. So I don't move out from that. You see, we'll get for concentrate for see how we'll get for build the army, build the dark community, and then so that during that period we'll only take the action. You see, all man don't understand. Now you see, I don't talk about how they don't catch Sako brother with his money and building material. They go build house of Kumba. Just wait, you will see the conspiracy people they will bring it online. Now whatever I say, I don't just ask the fighters them up put the video. They say no, I miss that all reason. We'll just hold the video. When they will talk, all my council will bring one talk to show ID card, we'll show the one, we'll show and show, and they will still bring conspiracy, but it will be impactful not only for a minus percentage for their surrogates the way they know all their lives and for the lie and stuff like that. So revolution therefore be fought in a manner where it be consistent with justice and peace and love and honesty and truthfulness. That's how revolution therefore be fought. And they approach that way, we don't adopt them for this platform. They pass how many days? No, I mean, no activist, no one can put strategy for see how we up the place they did down in terms of protest, diplomacy, all of these things. Now, they did all their lifetime for Facebook, now Eric TATAW. They not even bring intelligence or to say, okay, no, not true. Sako, why the cash your brother with the money? Why your brother they carry building material on a Tuesday for go Kumba? Why you get chantier for Kumba? We put they die. Now the question I put they get for the ask camp. You see? So we all get for the ask these things. They're not big questions in this. Say someone will say, oh, Sako be too powerful. Now really man for revision. Now whether every time they talk about it every day. They ask the parents say, so because they all trade at them and market for them, market mami there for Kumba market they ever they cry Grand Kumba in name. It means that Grand Kumba not great man. No, not thief man. You see the point. So we get to be very careful. No one day, no day way some activists, the way it is support Sako. They ever can talk say, oh, ghost town failed in Buea this past 2 days. We have to do this to bring back the ghost town to full capacity. We have to do this. You see, La Republic is going to take refugees here. Refugees is what you have to do. This is what we have to do to make sure that refugees to have food. Or the prisoners don't have hand sanitizer. This is what we should do. And then the teachers, this is the strategy. We think that school should not be open like this. School should be open like that. No, they need to do that one. All that time, now only we got to say, oh, Eric TATAW do this, he don't go this side, oh, this one happen, Eric TATAW fly go this side, National Telegraph not this, oh, Eric TATAW go now only University of Buea, Eric TATAW become for America and so on. They need to talk not to be substantial, where if push the revolution ahead. You get the point? The highest prayer and I say, make me a fail, make my business fail, and so if I fail, wait to be a profit. How is that going to benefit you, for example? So, you see, the all man where you support Sako, they not get nothing will be tangible if you push the revolution ahead. Look, all Sako activists, and none of them not get any news blog where you fit go for website, go read. You guys can say, oh, that telegraph said it right now, it's kind of English, but they not ever get no one, they not ever do any screenshot can underlines or wrong to a telegraph right up. They only talk from space. Now Mola that don't confess, Mola Wonja don't confess. All two are talk about my people and are true. Money don't loss. No, let us be honest. You see, and ought to be our role as an activist. You get to build capacity. Publish news where they people go get references. Because number one, when you come online, you talk about another activist 24/7 instead of hold leader accountable. You never see say Don Lemon, you never say Don Lemon don't talk about Kwame all time. He talking about Donald Trump. Say Trump not sign the policy. This act for Congress, not this so. Do you want not this so? Now so you get for be. So now know very well, and they know all the Sako slogan. So the only way they will share that video now for talk about Eric TATAW. Look my video then from 1st to 31st. If I don't ever can call any Sako activist in name. Because they not get no use, they not get no substance. Okay, look at that there, the other guy for China. Some short video where some person send them for me who have even planned for her. He can mess up Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba. He talk for that video say Dr. Cho borrow the egg of Sigo borrow $8,000 for Dr. Cho. Now so the man talk. He did for the AGC won't argue or play. They ask myself, say, how you do can't talk say AGC don't raise how many thousand US dollars for TTOF? They can't see talk say they go borrow Dr. Cho money. Where the other day we say Dr. Cho decide say I've ordered $10,000 to buy with bullet. Then I still go borrow 8,000. It make the whole thing look like a joke. So now when I talk say most of the people they talk for someone are so-called leaders and they destroy una. You see how? 5 days Eric TATAW need to talk, but every day on a live show then on Eric TATAW. Now read thing they don't come on now way Sako don't catch Sako brother with the 17 million plus full load of building material. Go Kumba for go continue Sako construction site. Don't go for the go disperse all man for the construction site, and we don't confiscate that house. The fighters I want to say when I do anything I want to do with the money and with the material it should be auctioned. But nobody die. Sako they go be in a house of Kumba. Yes. Don't say don't send the video for some of their activists. They not ever publish them. But they say, una do them the one I want to do, una hold them accountable. The fighters they did me, I don't talk say, make me a publish, and they say no wait. And I'll be happy say no for commander for me. So see, it's a pity. Instead for you as an activist. For can't talk say, oh, but listen, now through this in now dinner this full load of this thing where they don't cash and you Sako, they don't cash your brother with your money, 17 million go pay workers for chantier. Who side the money come away put they die, will not get money for buy gun, fighters not get money for chop, refugees not get money for Nigeria. Sako brother those 17 million. Just as a cash Chris and your own sister that side. Then one load, you know, wait to be one load dinner for cement and rot. Where they go to for Kumba, for go build, has on go, Sako the build a touch for Kumba quietly. For play war, they still go on to mandate diaspora the build in a house. He calls a leader for revolution. So when all we as a people don't see how the situation they go, all man for grand don't be aware. Now in that Buea did for the past 2 Mondays, no effective ghost town. Instead for some activists, you can't say, but where ghost town will be there for Buea, you can say, oh, well, very excellent. The draft don't make ghost town be effective for Buea. So me say, all through a draft. But in actual sense, there was no ghost town. It was 10% expected. Instead for you can bring a clear picture so that people that will diaspora where they contribute, they will know either they up their contribution or they drop their contribution for get an effective result. You see what's going on? So if their own activists not even got tell Buea people the truth about their own theory that they live, where Buea people they Buea, man they Buea, they my 17, they travel, taxi, the worker for my 17. Now in this, I will show video, they'll say, now Eric TATAW this and so on. I will show a video for my 17 yesterday. When I'll see the date, everything. And sometimes I don't show them, but I'll just show the video. No man no get them. Oh, they get them, they hide for sure. You see? Now in this. Now my 17 yesterday. Now in this, look I'm very well. Now my 17 that. Now date that day with the right and they see motor then a taxi then that. You understand? That was Buea yesterday. The one you not call no my name now, they will believe him because when they call Eric TATAW and then they start fight Eric TATAW. That's it. Now my 17 that. Now Buea that yesterday. Me, I like to be realistic. You don't see? Now Buea that, now they did that for them, now they did this right for her. Now in that. Now they take that. Now Buea, that's so. Ask any my video for Buea. My 17 molecule all. Ask them. We get 10% respect of Ghost Town, which was better than the previous week. We begin at 0% respect. But Sako people they can't argue, say, oh, no, Ghost Town be the Buea, he be the Buea. No, the last Monday before the Monday yesterday, there was no Ghost Town. Yesterday, now only 10% respect for Ghost Town for Buea. It means that there is a problem. It means that there is a problem. Military, thank God to my social media outing, military go arrest in nonsense for them. They cause some tension, then they last release them. That's where we succeeded. Some person say, when I go back, some person say, I'm in Buea. Let me just block this person because the person just talking a lie. So, all my way to Buea yesterday, you see them. Few places, they will shop the lock, they can't open them back. But my 17, all of those places, you see, yeah, that's the truth. So we all therefore can put our hands on deck and ask ourselves the big question, say, but why? Now, me I be careful for talk say, oh yeah, I be talk say Ghost Town Mode, Ghost Town don't hold and stuff like that. Why it be said, still can't talk say, yes, I be talk say Ghost Town must hold, but the Ghost Town don't hold effectively the way we want it. So those fighters, they don't take that money for Sako, his brother. They take that motor load of this thing. I don't tell them, say me they leave his brother may go, and they don't leave it, which is very important. They don't go the house, no construction, no continue for that house where Sako de for Kumba. It has been taken over by the Ambazonian people. Better will leave IDPs or go to stay for that damn play already deck up. Yeah, on level I don't know where. Okay. Sako don't do, he has to deck the first layer. The man be one being a serious mansion before. And surely one of the boys inside there where they walk where they send the money, surely something that happen for the liquor because you will not be feel really no say that kind of thing. Because on a Tuesday, why did they stop dinner? Only for good discount saying Sako border 17 million francs. Can you imagine? Can you really imagine? So what people then get for the plan, we get for the strategize between now and next Monday for see how we will desensitize what people then. Everybody get for no say go stand for be must be respected because now the people that they force we for do things they will not get to do way they against what principle when it comes to community consideration. So I will end this show by saying that any man way you want to join the National Army, the contact number now +1 917 480 1068 +1 917 480 1068. And they got some Sako that sorry they always can't talk. They can't insult all Sako supporters and say they insult Eric TATAW. Insult all my talk on behalf of Sako. He talk say Eric TATAW he highest degree now, first degree for University of Buea and stuff like that. You know, as much as I don't want to always discuss issue when it comes to academics on social media because 99.99% of people the way they fight on the ground, they not go to school. So if I want to talk say, oh, I go school pass you, I no go school pass you, at the caution they put they fight for them. 99.99% of our prisoners they not go there, they not even get the advanced level, but they fight the war. Almost 99.99% of our refugees are the same thing. Everybody they don't contribute for my trip to put the Tifa. But for some Sako is sure for can say Eric TATAW get my first degree and stuff like that. Well, I get a very big thankful say God bless me to having a first degree. If it's not only way to I don't study. I know can talk about book for put that. But more just go for all una the talk for social media when I support Sako. Master with una captain Chris Anu na drop out. He not get advanced level. The other man get 900 and something teeth. He not get advanced level. The other payday for Germany. He not get them. So you see, oh, now when you can talk, you get for first look and say, but the people the way they do on my team, they get na waiting, they not get waiting. So all we don't understand that one, we not go concentrate on things that they be trivial to the success of the revolution. So we got to look at how we got to come back for try for reinstitute Ghost Town. reinstitute protest, reinstitute diplomacy, reinstitute a strong communication. And then from there, we'll know, okay, the revolution will work out, go ahead. So all my way won't join the National Army, you'll just write me for this WhatsApp number, +1 917 480 1068. Today for inside the Anna, I will put list with quote one name for people don't contribute so far. So if you see a name there, if you not see a name there, we don't contribute, therefore indicate for me in the group. Don't say, oh, I will send the money. Now I screenshot this because of course when you send the money, the screenshot they show not only my own transaction, they show your name. Or you send them for me so that I will update the list. So that people they know I contribute where they day for day way. I know some people they for Gang Zero way. I get that personal contact. I don't need to talk with them for long. I know them, not be blackleg them. We physically leave them for the group based on the fact say we feel they get some more information from them. But people they will take them out if they not contribute. So if you be an ANA member, you get the responsibility for contribute, and all your donations will be shown in the group. We owe not only the members and we owe not only donors and the accounting process. We know I can't talk say, oh, na a whole Ambazonian project. No, the army is not for all of Ambazonian, but the donors will not be for not be an Ambazonian project. So +1 917 480 1068. +1 917 480 1068. So now it brings me to talking about that. I don't really talk about that Sako way, don't cash your brother with your money and building material. All man on here. If activism, when I get right now, for can question me, Sako, tell me why in the build house with a key where people and how do get money for build that kind of house. Now I will talk about the diaspora Ambazonian community when I dark. Like I already talked for say all things will fall in place just on time. My one reason remain why I support that because of transparency. All man way if you watch me at this time, all the ANA members them will already get 190 something as I tell you about ANA. All the ANA members them will get for register for that for support the community too. So we'll get www.dacommunity.com or www.dacommunity.org. Now that I want to talk about National Telegraph. We'll start debate on Telegraph soon. Once we get done with a couple of things there. We'll do even review for papers and stuff like that. So all might watch me here. Some people just can't join the watch, they need follow. If you still go for our Facebook page on National Telegraph, you go click on follow and on like. You like the page, you follow the page. Follow it for Twitter. We'll get a YouTube page, National Telegraph YouTube page. You go click the notification bell. We thank all man we you don't come for this show today, do unannounced. We over we more than 800, almost 900 of we. Short notice. Now while I will keep thanking people because even the people they claim so they hate we, they watch we pass the people they like we. Now our power that, now our strength that. So I won't end this show for say we don't evaluate ourselves, say ghost town will be effective. We'll get for come now for shutting down for draw strategy for make ghost town effective for Buea. Now I say if I not carry no action, no money carry action. But they will carry action now, they can't claim the responsibility. Say, oh, now they be do this, now they be do that. You see how I talk say, oh, action go there for Buea go shake and so on and so forth. Or they don't run, can't talk say, okay. The people they say, oh no, they don't really make their squad the Buea. They want to say, okay, they don't buy gun for Buea get for hot. Because if you assume say when the boys are on dispatch and they go make Buea go shake, they run for can't claim credit. But it failed them because at the end of the day, our objective is still be met, but not be shoot no gun. So we'll be happy say all man don't see the way the people they operate. They count on me for be able to use victory. They all go do them for confuse and convince their followers. If we get any strike for Buea, a government will say, oh, not them. They don't wait to say they don't move their unit and so on and so forth. But now we nothing, or they don't say, or they don't shut up, no money, talk nothing. The same thing with the Sako people. So all now they see them very well. All now they see them very well. Now Sako that where Buea go stand, they okay. He say no, they don't need go stand again. And may go stand. He brother they go for go build a house for Kumba. All man they see them. He saw they don't receive the images, but they don't talk nothing about them. Yes. I will send that this thing for Abdul Karim now, so for inbox. You know, see what I go, you know, ever mention them. I'll send the video for him now. So all we as a people would already understand, and I want to thank all man for say we will follow our procedure systematically. Our revolution will be back on track. All man will follow me. I don't advise you now what you get for do. We are the 10%. I want to thank all man will support me very immensely. You guys are the best. Up to this time, despite their conspiracy, we still remain the toppest. And we need to do this thing for please anybody who look at the flag and how Ambazonian get for progress. So thank all man way there for the live show at this time. And but also when I don't see which I don't talk, we'll get for up protests, we'll get for up diplomacy, we'll get for up ghost town, we'll get for up contributions, we'll get for assist the refugees, assist the prisoners. We can do it. We can do it. Look, we have in the world. Close to 1,000 live, which is the highest view any other Ambazonian they ever get them. Especially given the fact that a single person, solo person, we need to bring group of people that can bring all those conspiracies. So be very grateful. So now and say Switzerland as a return as Switzerland fair in America, you really stand up to our revolution for talk the things that they matter, where they encourage people. So I don't bring una on. I don't see confession from Wonja. We don't talk say Sako. They chop my trip to Buea. They sign fake stuff. They're not giving up procedures and stuff like that. I don't bring una as well facts about Sako Buea. I don't cash it with 17 million and other money money building material. So don't go look house with Sako the bill and for Kumba. Now social mountain lions they do that job. We want to congratulate the mountain lions. So to say me God bless all man. We will leave the live show so and to say me thank you so much. We'll not continue for close our eyes for see all this evil. Like probably must pack go out of our territory. We don't discuss essentially very key aspects and we will try to implement them. You know, and we say thank you all now and I don't watch we want say may God bless you now. We will leave them at this level. For talk say we're ready for collaborate with everybody we want collaborate with. Once more, if you want to join the National Army, the phone number now +1 917 480 1068. +1 917 480 1068. We go continuously remain very strong and steadfast to the cause. No matter what you go do, we always say whether we do on social media or not, these guys will still always can use we forget shares. So go ignore them temporarily. But one group of people they are not ignore them. That project they belong to that consortium of Ambazonian prostitutes, the CAP. I will make sure say I be on their case each time they do any audio against me. I'll get the person, get a picture, and then think more about it and make sure so flatten it once and for all. For now, we continuously remain steadfast and we'll remain on the things the way they could prosper the revolution. All right. So one thank all man with the watch we for saying God bless you now. All when I want to don't contribute for the Anna, when names them will be put out there on a code name then depending on which one I want. We'll continue to thank everybody and we'll remain responsible and answerable and accountable to the donors. And not in a small community, and we will continue to thank for that they bring boots and all these things that will support the fighters. And for saying, may God bless you now immensely. For refugees, and we'll say, God bless you now. Prisoners, God bless you now. We'll see how we will try to harmonize for keep the revolution back on track and for stamp the authority where people they need. And like I talk between now and December and January 1st, no person can convince you, oh, you're supposed to come for a dictator. No. You did it, but naturally you see and say all their projects with their own plan are not gonna work, it will fail. Not be so the premier fail, but because it be built on the foundation of lies telling. Take for example, some man he brought that the cash border of 17 million. Wait till your boy I do 17 million. If Sako not be a wicked person, how could if he die with build house or Kumba? Tomorrow, oh yeah, sorry, they come to say, oh, na lie. This is a lie, the man no in be no house. Mind you. We know the truth. Alright, so that's it. Alright, bye bye for now. Thank all now. Don't forget to go subscribe to the dark website www.darkcommunity.com. In the meantime, those who now want to join Anna, I see a couple of people alright, add me. If you join we +1 917 480 1068 +1 917 480 1068. Meantime, I want to salute all my way for Texas, especially for Allerton. I will be for Texas this weekend. I get some work today. One of our brothers on higher National Telegraph we can cover a mommy die, so we'll be there. I want to thank the brother for trusting National Telegraph. So may God bless all, man. Thank you so much. And on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, all day Texas, Dallas, Arlington, and then I'll go right to Austin. So God bless you now. God bless you now so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.